Hello folks, and welcome to my first full gameplay analysis video. What I wanted to do here is a little different. There are a lot of videos on YouTube of people going on insane kill streaks, having epic games, and I just don't think that is too relatable to the average player, so I'm going to try to do something a little different. This is just the first game that I actually hooked up my game capture for. I wanted to make sure that I get what I would call an average multiplayer game, first game of the day. I wasn't warmed up, but I still managed to come in first this game, so we're going to kind of go through my decision making and see what allowed me to get a good score even when I didn't play my best. So first, I'm starting out with the alternator. I use a smoke grenade there just because that guy had positioning on me. I didn't really want to engage him from that angle, so I'm trying to go around, see if he's still here. He is. Bad aim, as I said, not my best game here, but an easy kill nonetheless because I outplayed him with my mind. Now I'm going through, right now I'm going to focus on killing some grunts, just trying to get my Titan. That guy sees me and takes me out. Now notice I'm getting worked here by the hemlock. It takes me a little longer to kind of catch on to that than I would normally hope, but later in the game I'll kind of adjust to it. So I see this guy here, another easy kill, didn't see me. You'll notice a lot of the kills I get, especially in this game when I'm not warmed up, will be from guys who don't expect me, and honestly, my gun skill isn't the best in Titanfall. I more excel with my movement and with my positioning, and that's how a lot of the best players go on these huge streaks that you see. So you can see I'm killing more grunts here, just trying to get my Titan. I use my extra battery, call in my Titan in the very middle. I'm the first Titan, so I don't have to worry about where I call it in. You can notice at the top of the screen you do see the Titan counter for both teams, so I didn't really have to worry about getting ambushed when I call my Titan in. So I call it in here, and right now I'm probably going to mostly focus on running over grunts. The Ronin is amazing at just trampling grunts. See a pilot there, easy kill, easier if I had better aim. Now you'll see there I actually throw my arc wave over the top of a ledge. You can do that and it's extremely effective. I'll do it here again. People don't expect it, and when you're out of shotgun shells it's a really good strategy. So I've already picked up several pilot kills, and something to remember is no matter how poorly you're playing as a pilot, when you are in a Titan you are the most powerful pilot. There's as good as any pilot is, if you play your Titan even just okay, as long as you're smart about how you play, you can dominate enemy pilots. So I'll see this Scorch, it's an auto Titan, so I'm going to try to get several hits on it, pop my smoke, and then probably run away if I'm smart. Okay, maybe I'll attack it a little bit more. Phase. He's looking at the other Titan on my team, so I'm not too terribly worried about him. Take him out with Sword Core, and now I run away with Sword Core, and that's something, and there's the arc wave on the elevated ledge again. But that's something to remember with Sword Core. Use it to run away. You don't have to be offensive with it. It's a great defensive ability. You don't have much health as Ronin. You need to save all the time you can in your Titan. So now I'm going to continue being conservative. I'm going to watch out for the 3 enemy Titans that are on the field. I know we have 6 Titans, so I don't have to really worry myself about taking out their Titans at a risk to dooming my own. Now that was a full health Scorch, and I managed to get away, not much worse for the wear. I put a couple arc waves on him and then face dash out of the way. I see the pilot there. They're locking onto me with archers, so I'm being very conscious about that. You'll notice me using the sword block a lot. Using the sword block on an archer actually almost blocks all of the damage and can really dissuade enemy pilots from taking pot shots at you. Now you'll notice one caught me there, so I'm doomed. I know they only have 2 Titans, so I'm not too worried about getting executed, especially with so many friendly Titans on my team. I'm not really scared that they're going to sneak up on me, so I'm going to stay in my Titan here, which is extremely valuable for my team. Look at all these grunt kills. I get a couple pilot kills, I believe. Let's see. Yep, there's one. Oh, maybe. I honestly spend more time on this pilot than I probably should have. He had a pretty good chance to kill me there, but I do end up getting him. I notice another lock on. There's the sword block. I'm still up. And I take out the pilot who was shooting me. He gets another archer on me, but even now, I'm still not too worried that they're going to execute me, so I'm going to stay in my Titan as long as possible and get as many points as I can. Another pilot kill there. I'm a little scared of that Reaper right now just because they can do massive waves of damage against doomed Titans. I finally get doomed. Even now, I'm just going to plink away at that enemy Titan. I did really, really good work. And you see, instantly, I die after I come out of my Titan. The power of Titans and Titanfall is truly understated sometimes. I know a lot of people love the pilot gameplay, and I do too. But you see what's happening to me here. I just dominated in my Titan, and now I'm out. And that's 2 straight deaths without getting any attrition points. So that's, what, 10 attrition points for their team just right after I get out of their Titan. Another death. And these Hemlock users and RO201 users are just destroying me. But it's my work in the Titan that I've already done that makes it so that I had what I would consider a good game coming in first on the team, even though I don't feel like I really played very well as a pilot. And I really didn't adjust very well to their assault rifle gameplay. You'll see finally here, I make sure to keep in cover before I attack that guy. I'm going to take out this Reaper just to make sure I get my Titan a little quicker. Another Reaper here that I can snipe to get my Titan. And here we go. I pull the battery. Now I see that they have 4 Titans right now on the field. Oh, there you go again. That was a poor play on my part. That was a mistake. I should not have left myself so vulnerable right out in the open there when I called in my Titan. It won't end up mattering because I do have the Dome Shield, which I use on almost all my classes. But you see, I try to phase dash out of there just so they can't get the jump on me. I noticed they have 6 Titans, and I'm the only Titan on my team. Not really smart to drop in at that point, but I noticed we're up by a lot, so I might as well, and the game's almost over. So I stalked this North Star for a while, and there's no need for me to show myself until the time is just right for me, because if that North Star somehow gets me stuck in a tether trap or something like that, he can do some real damage. Now, I make a mistake there by dashing in when he was ejecting. It takes out a large chunk of my health, which is no good. But I'm left with a little bit of health here to work with. Now I've noticed we've almost won, so I'm not too terribly worried about staying in my Titan and staying alive. I'm mostly just going to try to get a couple more kills here, get some more attrition points, and get the win for my team. So I see a Ronin here. I'm going to put my smoke down, make him run through that if he wants to. I'm doing a lot of damage to him. He really did not play this well. I'm using my dashing from the Sword Core, and I'm using the Arc Wave, which is more powerful in Sword Core. Remember, all your abilities are more powerful in Sword Core. And I took out that Ronin when I was almost doomed and he had full health. That's the difference between a Ronin player who knows how to use their abilities and uses them correctly. I'm not saying that he's a bad player. I'm just saying that he did not play that encounter correctly, and that's a big part of Titanfall. More important than aim, more important than your skill, quote unquote, as an FPS player, is your skill as a pilot. And there really is a big difference in your skill in your Titan, especially. So now we're in the evac, which doesn't really matter. I don't think I do anything too spectacular, but that was just a run-of-the-mill game for me. Again, I did not want to get a scripted gameplay. I didn't want to get anything that was too good. I didn't want to play 20 games and get the best one. That was the first game that I played with my capture hooked up. So I hope you got a little idea of my decision-making, an idea of how to have a good game even when you aren't playing your best. And you can see here I end up the top of the leaderboard. I have the most minion kills, which that's another thing that's underrated. If you aren't having a good game, you can get minion kills if you're in attrition to bring up your score. And one way or the other, if you get to a high attrition point total, it doesn't really matter how you got there. So that's the moral of the story here. Hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay. I enjoyed doing this. I'm probably going to continue. I did play one other CTF match directly after this, so maybe I'll go ahead and upload that one next. And that's all I got for now, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.